This is your dream home, so you have that home. And one day you come back and you see your gate open, and then your door is also open. Then you see your neighbor in your house. Okay, and you don't know your neighbor because you're new in this neighborhood. How would you feel to suddenly see your neighbor in your house? And then your neighbor says that, hey, I saw the door open, so I came in. Now you come from a background that you don't wear shoes in your house, but your neighbor wore shoes and sat on your beautiful sofa and your nice carpet. How would you feel? Okay, then he put his feet on your new table that you spent a lot of money on. How would you feel? Now your neighbor says, hey, what kind of color did you choose for your wall? That explains why you and your husband every morning look grumpy. Now, how do you feel? Now your neighbor goes into the kitchen and says that, opens the fridge and never says anything, takes a glass, a bottle of cold water, a Coke, a soda, something from your fridge, and puts on your dining table, and your beautiful new dining table, which is made of wood, solid wood, now it's wet. Now goes upstairs to your bedroom, uninvited. Then says that family picture that you have is really ugly and everyone look like it's a bad day. How would you feel? Now you would want to throw your neighbor out of the house. Am I right? Angry, irritated. Now let me give you scenario B. You moved into this neighborhood. You spent a lot of money buying this house and you really want to make the best out of it. And then you heard about this designer that you've been following on Instagram for some time, and really the top-notch interior designer. 30 minutes probably is 10,000 US dollars. That's the fee you have to pay this designer. 30 minutes is all you get. But the moment the designer walks into your home is transformed. Now the designer rushes into your house with the shoes. Now, would you stop to get angry? You're paying $10,000 and 30 minutes is get. And the designer said, look, your wall is really bad color. I don't understand how you manage this color. You have to change it. Will you write with a notebook or will you get angry? And the designer goes into the kitchen, takes a Coke, soda from your fridge and says, I got no time to rush, and puts it on the table. Will you wipe behind him or get angry? Then rushes upstairs. Would you run behind him or get angry? Now tells this family picture is really off balance. You need to retake the picture. What would you do? Would you get angry or you write down everything that the designer says? Angry or write down? Angry or write down? You will write
down.
Why? Because you're paying the money. This is an expert. Okay. And you want to get it right. Now, your working upline is the person A or person B in your life.
B.
Person B, right? So when you allow someone to trespass, that's what it means by giving the permission to your working upline to trespass, to tell you the truth so that you could improve, that you could change, that you could better your results, and not getting upset with what your working upline is saying or someone you gave trespass is saying. Not upset because you really want to improve. So do I have the permission to trespass and tell you the truth? Even though the truth could hurt, and could be harsh. And I might say it right on your face. But can you give me that permission? You see, if we don't do that, then we cannot improve. And nobody can tell you the truth and what you need to hear. You understand? If we have to sugarcoat everything we have to say, then how do we help each other? So the first thing that we need to recognize today that has to work, okay, for anything to work, is for you to give that person the permission to trespass. That's your working upline, your senior business partners who could tell you the truth.